Hi everyone, welcome back to Kat's Book Corner. We talk about all things book and bookish. This is going to be my 10 before the end. 10 books I would like to read before the end of the year. Now, will we get to these? We will probably at least get to 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll at least get to 5 of them. I hope I get to 10, and I'll be home for most of December. So I might be able to do it. I really, really hope so because there are so many good books that I would like to read. If I don't, they'll be like my top priority for January. Because these are books I really, really want to read. Like, I'm very curious in almost all of them. And if I haven't read like the back of the titles recently, I'll probably read them here. So, that'll be nice. I've talked about, I think, almost all of these on the channel at one point or another. So you might want to skip this one if you don't want to hear about books I've already talked about before, but like, I'm going to talk about them, so. Okay, starting with The Hunger Games. Now, I mentioned this, I think, 2 weeks ago, maybe 1. I don't know when I'm posting this. But The Hunger Games, dystopian. I want to read it. I want to read it bad. I've already read this, so I won't read it, but like, I want a dystopian book. Like, I think this is... No, I have another dystopian here. But this is like one I really want to read. Okay, I really, really do. I like A Competition. This is short. I could probably finish it pretty easy. It's not on my direct TBR, because I still have books to read before that. But it is on my priority TBR. My priority TBR is actually pretty short. It's only like 19 books. So I might be able to do it if I try really hard. Like when I'm home. Like I don't have anything to do when I'm home, so I can probably get to it. At least I hope so, because I don't know, I've heard a lot of good things about the series and I like the movies, so I don't know, I'm curious. I think it's separated into parts, which is fun. Yeah, it's separated into parts, which is fun. I think there's only 3. Or is there only 2? No, there's 3. But, I don't know. I am really, really excited for this. Heard good things. I finally want to join that Hunger Games thing, that, like the Hunger Games train that everyone loves, so we'll see. But I am really, really curious to read this, and then the other books, as well as the new one that just came out last year. Well, this year technically, but I'm just excited. Okay, the next one I also talked about recently, which is Mistborn. This has pretty much all of the things I'm interested in the book. It has a fantasy, a heist, a female main character. Well, one looks like a female main character. Criminal masterminds, a heist, magic, all the stuff I love. I don't know, it looks so, so good. Excuse me. It's just, I don't know. I'm excited to step into this fantasy world because I've heard so many good things about the Brandon Sanderson like series worlds and stuff. And Mistborn is a trilogy. I think it's one of the shortest series that he's written. Yeah, I think so at least. But okay, I'm so, so excited because it's also really fluffy, which is fun. Like there's like a revolution and like magic and heists and it's everything that I love in a book. Literally everything that I love in a book. Which almost never happens. Normally I have to sacrifice some of the things I love. And I don't get like a heist, or I don't get like a revolution, or I don't get like a magic or a fantasy. And I'm like, oh, this has all of it. It has everything that I like in a book. Which means if I hate this book, I'm going to be so upset. Because if I hate this book, it's going to be so annoying if I hate this book. Because it has everything that I normally like in a book. And if I end up hating it, I'm going to be so, so annoyed at myself. Because I should love it. Because it has so much that I love. Now I'm putting it on a pedestal, which isn't good. But I'm just so excited. I really am. This is the same as the other one. It's not on my immediate TBR, but it is on my priority. So I'm excited. This one I've also talked about recently. It's Alchemized, which I've also read the flap, so I'm not gonna read it. But I don't know. It's a long book, so it'll probably take me a bit. But I am excited because I think the plot is going to be amazing. It's gonna be dark and it's gonna be traumatizing and it's gonna be awful, but I think the plot will be really, really good. And I'm excited for that. And I think the characters will be really strong as well. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't read Manacled. So I won't have anything coloring my opinion. This will be like my full opinion on like this book. So I won't be comparing it to anything, which I'm glad. And it'll be like my first, I don't know. I think it'll be my first as dark as this is. I think this is like really, really dark. So it'll be my first, however dark this is. But I am so excited. And I'm excited for the magic system because I love like alchemical based magic systems because I find them really interesting. Even though sometimes I get confused in them. But I really do like those types of systems because they're clear and they're concise. And I don't know, I just can't wait. And this one also has a revolution, but it's also, I think it starts off as a failed revolution that grows into a real revolution, which is always fun. It's just, I'm so excited. Like, I really am. I'm really excited. Like, I've been looking forward to this book since I bought it, since I heard it was coming out in, I think September is when I heard it was coming out, which is a lot later than a lot of people heard it. But like, I'm excited. So we'll deal with that. Okay, now this one. Metal Slinger. This is on my current TBR, so I'll probably get to this one. But it is, even though she's not one of them, Bryn has spent her life among the Alad, training to be a guard and waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by the Kenta, the same people who exiled her adopted community to live at sea. Going to the market is a rite of passage, eagerly anticipated by all the young guards. But Bryn does not anticipate breaking a century-long peace treaty while there, nor does she plan for the intense encounter with an enemy soldier that now threatens to unwind the fragile coexistence between her people and everything Bryn once believed about herself to be true. Bryn's loyalties to the Alad are tested when the truth about who she is brought to light by this soldier, who has taken an oath to bring her back to where she belongs. Narrowly escaping death in the violent seas, Bryn's connection to the Alad is further tested when she learns about a world of magic she's been denied. She is once certain of her fate, where she belonged, but the dark, knowing eyes of the stranger have her questioning everything, including her heart. Doesn't really give me anything. As I said before, I have no clue what this book's about. Though I am excited. Like, even though I have no clue, I am thoroughly excited for it. And it doesn't seem to be long. Like, it's like 450 pages. It's not that long. So I am excited. But yeah, the back gave me like nothing. I have no idea what it's about. But I am really excited to like actually read it and see if I can figure out what it's about. But otherwise, yeah, no clue. But I will be reading it fairly soon, so I am excited for that. Yeah. Okay, next. It's been a while since I talked about this one, but it's Phantasma. Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there is no time to grieve. She's inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly, however, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape and the victor is granted a single wish. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win. But Phantasma is a cursed manor full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptations. Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed if her fears don't overtake her first. When a charming, arrogant stranger claims he can help, Ophelia knows better than to trust him. But with her sister's life on the line, Ophelia can't afford to turn him away. She'll just need to ignore the overwhelming dark attraction, drawing them closer and closer together. Because in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing your game is losing your heart. Which sounds really, really good. So, I am excited for that. Is this 2 PV? I don't think it is. I think it's only one PV. Which is fine. But like, I don't know. Oh, and it has like that level thing I was talking about before. Like it has the nights where it says night 4. Like that's fun. And it has like levels, like that's level 3. Like that's fun. I think there's a second book that came out called Enchantra, which I think is about her sister. That's fun. And like, I don't know, her falling in love with a phantom, that seems also fun. And it's a competition, which competitions are always fun. This is also on my priority. It's not my direct TBR, but like, I still am really, really excited for this. So, I will probably get to this one, at least. I don't know. But we will see. Okay, next one. Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary. It's also going to be a movie, so it'll be fun. Hopefully I'll read it before the movie comes out. Bryson Grace is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission, and if he falls, humanity and the earth itself will perish. Except that right now, he doesn't know that. He can't even remember his own name, let alone the nature of his assignment or how to complete it. All he knows is that he's been asleep for a very long time, and he's just been awakened to find himself millions of miles from home with nothing but 2 corpses for company. His crewmate's dead, his memories fuzzily returning. Ryland realizes that the impossible task now confronting, hurtling him through space on this tiny ship. He must puzzle out the impossible scientific mystery and conquer an extinction-level threat to our species. The clock ticking down, the nearest human being light years away. He's got to do it all alone, or does he? Like, it's a sci-fi book. I don't love sci-fi. I've only read one sci-fi book, which was Red Rising, and I loved Red Rising, so maybe I'll love this one. But I don't know, I've only read one sci-fi book, and I don't know if I will like this one. It's pretty short too, it's only like 500 pages. So I think I will probably like it, and it has like a good plot from what I've gotten from the back. And I don't know, I think I will actually like it. And it's a standalone, which is always fun to find a standalone. I don't think I've read a standalone in a while. But like, it seems to have like a good plot. It starts with a memory loss, which I don't love that trope, but if it's at the beginning, normally I can deal with it. But like, I'm excited because they're in space, and I don't know. Maybe this will see if I actually like the sci-fi genre, or if Red Rising was an outlier. So, I'm excited for that. Okay, I've talked about this one before, but this is Immortal Consequences. And I also like my cover. My cover's really pretty. And the sprayed edges that I have on mine, like, those are gorgeous. But it is. Welcome to Blackwood Academy, the legendary school located on the fringes of the afterlife. Once a pupil enters the academy's arched gates, there is no way out, except for the Denalcy, a once-in-a-decade celebration in which a single worthy student is tested and given the choice: graduate and join the Blackwoods Magical Elite, or cross over to the mysterious other side. This time, though, the rules have changed. The Denalcy isn't a celebration, it's a competition, and there can only be one victor. 2 Academy arch rivals whose strange connection blurs the lines between obsession and hate. One girl driven solely by ambition, and the other plagued by memories of a love she lost. And a charming playboy who has never cared for anyone until he met the Academy's newest student. Each of these 6 students has their own motivation to win, and their own secret to hide. But what none of them know is they aren't the only ones playing the Blackwoods game. If they lose, some fates are worse than death. Like, that's what interests me. Like, because they're already dead. What can be worse than death? Like, that's what we're going to be finding out. Like, what's worse than death? I don't know. Look at that. That's pretty too. But I'm so excited for this. This one is on my current TBR. Like, this is one I will read pretty soon. So, I'll be excited for that. But, like, my sprayed edges, they're so pretty. But I'm so excited for this one. But otherwise, I have no clue what this is about besides it being like a competition between all of these students. Which is always fun. I love it, and it's dual POV. Well, it's multiple POV because there's more than one. There's 6 people. So I'm really excited for that. Number 8. The Final Girl Support Group. This is a thriller. It technically will be my first thriller in a very, very long time. When was the last thriller I read that didn't have anything else, like that was just a thriller? It's been a bit. Maybe The One Who Got Away with Murder? That one? Or The One That Was His Line. That's a good thriller. In horror movies, the final girl is the one who's left standing when the credits roll. The one who fought back, defeated the killer, and avenged her friends. The one who emerges bloody but victorious. But after the sirens fade and the audience moves on, what happens to her? Lynette Tarkin is a real-life final girl who survived a massacre 22 years ago and has defined every day of her life since. She's not alone. For more than a decade, she's been meeting with 5 other actual final girls and their therapist in a support group. For those who survived the unthinkable, putting their lives back together piece by piece. That's until one woman misses a meeting and lets first feel to realize someone knows about the group and is determined to take apart their lives again piece by piece. But the one thing about these final girls is that they have each other now. No matter how bad the odds, how dark the night is, how sharp the knife, they will never ever give up. Like, oh, that sounds so compelling. And I'm so interested. And it has something that I also love. It has like mixed media and stuff, which is fun. Like, it has text and stuff. It has like stuff that like makes it feel like it's a diary, like, of the final girl, which is always fun. But this will be like my first thriller in a pretty long time, which is fine. Like, I'm excited, and it doesn't seem terribly long. I think it's only like 300 and something pages. Yeah, 360 pages, which is fun. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. I love horror movies, like in Final Girl, so I am really, really excited for that. Okay, this one I've been talking about quite a bit, so I really, really am excited for this one. But this is The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy, which is always fun. Loyalties are tested. Osric Monran, member of the Friend Order of Assassins, falls ill. He realizes he needs the expertise of a very specific healer. A fate would have it the healer belongs to the enemy faction, Hellion Order. Ardred Finran and her fellow Helen are inducted by 6 children suffering from an outbreak of a previously long-forgotten pox. Unable to get the funding needed to launch her immunization program, the Hellion Order is desperate for money, so desperate that when Osric breaks into their headquarters to bribe Ardren to heal him, she's forced to accept. So Osric and Ardren work together to solve not only his illness, but the mysterious reoccurrence of the pox. They find themselves ardently denying their attraction, which only proves the tension between them. Like, that is so fun. Like, that is so fun. It's like I really hope this is a true enemies to lovers, where they absolutely hate each other in the beginning. Like, absolutely hate each other. And I really hope that is it. Like, and then we get them to be like, oh, you're not so bad. I kind of like you now. Like, I hope we get that then. Like, maybe not even until, like, the end of this one leading into the second one. Like, I want it to be a true enemies to lovers, where they hate each other for the majority of this book. I feel like that will be really, really fun. Because I haven't read a true enemies to lovers in a long time. So, I really hope that it's this. Okay. 36. Okay, this is the last one. One I've been excited about for a bit. It's Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil by my favorite author, V.E. Schwab. Every book I've read by her, I love. So, this is a story about hunger. 1532, Santiago Domingo de la Canza. A young girl grows up wild and wily. Her beauty is only outmatched by her dreams of escape. But Maria knows she can only ever be a prize or a pawn in the games played by men, when an alluring stranger offers her an alternate path. Maria makes a desperate choice. She vows to have no regrets. This is a story about love. 1827 London. A young woman lives idyllic but cloistered life on her family's estate until a moment of forbidden intimacy sees her shipped off to London. Charlotte's tender heart and seemingly impossible wishes are swept away by an invitation from a beautiful widow, but the price of freedom is higher than she could have imagined. This is a story about rage. 2019 Boston. College was supposed to be her chance to be someone new. That's why Alice moved halfway across the world, leaving her old life behind. But an out-of-character one-night stand leaves her questioning her past, her present, and future. Alice throws herself into a hunt for answers and revenge. It's a vampire story, and we've got 3 other vampires, all women, and it's just, and we see their stories, from them turning to their vampirism, and the problems they have, and I hope they meet each other because that would be fun. But look at that, this flower, that rose, it's so pretty. And I've got it signed, which is fun. And the illustrations where it tells you which one is coming, it's just, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to actually read this one and get all of this information, and how the lives of these 3 people intertwine with each other, and why they intertwine with each other, and how they met each other. Is just, I've been waiting to read this for a bit. I bought this in the summer and it's been a while, but this one is on my direct TBR, so I will be getting to it very, very soon. So I am so excited to read this one. It is very near the top of the 10 that I want to read. But that is all of it. So a big overview of all the books that I want to read before the year is done is, let's see. Hunger Games, Mistborn, Alchemized, Metal Slinger, Phantasma, Project Hail Mary, Mortal Consequences, Final Girl Support Group, The Irresistible Artist Follow Your Enemy, and Bare Bones and Midnight Soil. I'm so excited for all of them. The ones that are on my direct TBR that I will read pretty soon is Metal Slinger, Immortal Consequences, Final Girl Support Group, Irresistible Follow Your Enemy, and Bare Bones and Midnight Soil. Though I do hope I get to the rest of them before the year is done, because I really want to. So, I mean, I'm pretty confident I will, because I have nothing to do when I'm home besides read. So I might be able to, and if I don't, there's a very, very good chance I will read them all in January. So I'm so excited to read all of these. And I'm I don't think there's a couple that I am more excited than others. Mistborn, Alchemized, Irresistible Artist Follow Your Enemy, and Bare Bones and Midnight Soil are the ones that I am I want to read so badly. Though I want to read all of these really badly, so it's not it's anything besides that. But I don't know, these are just 10 books that I want to read, really bad. I mean, of course, I have other books in my house that I haven't read yet. I have God Malice, Twisted Love, Kingmakers, I don't know, other books that I have that I could read. But these are the 10 that I really want to read. If I didn't buy these 3 so recently, those God Malice, Kingmakers, Twisted Love would probably end up here, because I don't have many books on my physical TBR that I haven't read yet. There are 19 books. So I basically picked more than half of the books that I want to read and put them here. So it's there aren't many, so I am really glad that I have that many, though, because then I could probably finish it soon and reorganize my bookshelf, which I said I would do. So yeah, I'm really really excited for basically all of these, but some more than others. So if you liked this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye everyone.